agenda before, such that we can be able to accommodate all our students who would have applied then. The other challenges, the other strategies which we have adopted as a ministry is publicity strategies. We have been trying to educate students to understand the new funding model, and also the old students, second to fifth year, to be able to know that yes, they are not part of the new this new system. Through our structures in education up the sub-county level, chiefs and everybody else, apart from the national print media, that my servants, my CEOs, trying to highlight on what we want the local stations now, the various communities in Kenya. We have been able to assign ourselves that responsibility so that the information can be able doing good progress in that. And finally, Chairperson, we must say that we appreciate our opportunity here, and we are ready to answer any questions, but one assurance, even in the old system, because we are trying to insist as a ministry that it not be 42%, and I hope the Committee of Education will be able to assist us in that. We have it at around...
Individuals who post hate messages on their platforms will be immediately arrested and charged. The Commission has camped in Garissa County, meeting with various stakeholders from the county government officials, security officers, elders and religious leaders in a bid to bring a permanent solution to the inter-clan clashes. Now, among them 6 students who were shot dead at Konaso area. NCIC Commissioner Abdiaziz Farah has disclosed that investigations are ongoing to ascertain if claims of leaders funding the clashes are true. Now, Garissa County government has also
going on in the social media, not the preserve of the youth, even women, elderly people. Everybody is involved in the hate speech. We reside in Garissa only. We know this hate speech being spewed from all corners of Kenya and even internationally. We have already started serious investigations on the characters who are spewing hate speech all over this country and even internationally. We are aware of people even sending money from international quotas, I mean from other countries, to fund this problem. We are aware of all these things.
Hatuwezi kubali kwamba wakaazi ambao wana haki ya kuwa na kuishi kwa amani wauliwe kwa sababu tu ya watu wawili ama watatu ambao wameshirikiana ndio wao wafaidike na maisha za chechi ama matamshi ambayo aridhi. Tunaweza request ile kitu pull down, wanaweza zitoa kwanza, sisi tukipeleleza wao ama taharuki na tahamaki katika jamii.
And Kilifi Governor Gideon Mungaro has sent senior procurement chiefs in the county on a 90 days paid leave pending investigations into their conduct. This follows complaints from members of the public that the officers were frustrating service delivery and influencing tenders in the county. In a statement read on his behalf by the acting county secretary Martin Moro, the governor has since appointed a 7-member procurement complaints committee. Head of the supply chain for the last 10 years was recently reassigned duties and sent to the county public service board, and his place taken by Evelyn Kache.
The officers stepping aside will retain their full salaries and benefits during the 90-day period. I wish to assure the departments affected that adequate arrangements have been made to ensure seamless operations. Mr. Matthias Jeffwa Mwachiru, the Principal Supply Chain Management Officer from the County Assembly, the transition. Additionally, all casuals performing procurement-related duties in the Department of Finance are directed forthwith to report to the Office of the County Secretary and Head of Public Service for further direction. Hakuna haja mtu yoyote kuwa na uoga. kwa sababu mwanzo kuna ofisi pale, si maneno ambayo atayatoa akaleta barua. Na pia kama kuna hali hiyo ya uoga, basi anaweza kutuona, anaweza kwenda kwa waziri.
Moving on, the management of Kaimosi Friends University in Vihiga County has defended itself against claims by some political leaders for the equality of the communities in the area. Now addressing the press, the National Secretary General of the Association of the University Staff in the county, that is Dr. Charles Mukwaya, who also visited the college, said that the record of the college's staff has not violated the rules of employment, terming the claims as baseless. Local political leaders from Vihiga County, including Hamis Constituency Member of Parliament Charles Gimose, have accused
member yote ambaye ameandikwa katika chuo ili mradi ni Mkenya na ameandikwa katika njia inayofaa, yeye ni mfanyikazi kama yule mwingine. Kwa hivyo tunalaani sana mambo ya profiling ama kutoa madai ambayo si ya kweli ya kwamba fulani anatoka katika jamii hii.
And we want the community to realize, to be in sync on anything that we are doing as a university which is doing research and development. So any list that is coming, I see one written, so and so has employed a mother-in-law. How can you employ a mother-in-law? Can your mother-in-law be that young enough to be employed? We want to dissociate ourselves. We do not have such stuff here. We as the KUSU officials, we've never seen that kind of a list.
And Government Delivery Service under the Office of the Prime Cabinet Secretary has inaugurated county steering committees at the county level. Speaking during the inauguration of Migori County GDS Steering Committee, Zedekiah Onguso from the Office of the Prime Cabinet Secretary outlined that the Executive Order Number 1 of the committee is supervising and coordinating government projects at the county level. Migori County Commissioner David Gitonga, who doubles up as the area county, to ensure government services and projects are attained as required.
We've been able to meet with all ends of department and sagas represented in the county. Going forward, we'll start working on issues of government development programs and projects to ensure that services.
Executive Order Number 1 of 2023, with the function of supervising and coordinating government projects, programs, and policies. So today we met all heads of departments through the convention of the chairman, who is the county commissioner, and we discussed several projects, including Migori Airstrip, which the runway is complete, and the national government discussing as to whether we are going to. We also discussed several projects, including Masara Sori Road, and the president has only applied to Kisii, but it applies across the country.
Now, a call has been made to the youth in Busia County to use sports as an avenue to promote peace and cohesion. Crime Organization and the Nyumba Kumi Initiative at the Mundika Boys High School. The organization's chair, retired General Titus Wabwire, said the initiative seeks to promote talents among the youth who will become ambassadors of peace across the country.
Policing is basically a partnership active aspect here, crime prevention. We realize that football is a very powerful tool to prevent crime na build or rather to harness talent ya vijana.
For writing 40 books on the history of Kenya and the entire African continent.
So part of the events that we shall undertake here is to recognize Professor Bethwell Alan Ogot as an eminent scholar who has contributed immensely and a lot of information in history, which was his primary area of specialization, but also engaging the communities in discussing their destiny, in discussing their achievements, and also focusing on how innovations and the new emerging science can bring to fore the emancipation of the community people, economical
engagement by the county government. And as it is a novel idea, we must register the successes that the county government has made towards this end of recognizing our successes and our heroes.
Now, more than 20 million Kenyans are at a mass drug administration targeting intestinal worms and bilharzia in Siaya town. The PS said the two were part of the 16 neglected tropical diseases that were prevalent in the country. Further, the Ministry of Health is currently conducting a rigorous mapping exercise in counties to fight these diseases, while also calling on Kenyans to maintain high hygiene standards if the war against diseases is to be successful.
Issue of neglected tropical diseases is a diverse group of diseases primarily affecting tropical and subtropical regions, and Siaya just happens to be part of that region. You can imagine watu 2 billion ndio wanakuwa affected na hizi kutoka pale kuchukua samaki tuache, si ndio? Unachukua pesa, unapanguza mtoto mdomo na ile chakula amekuwa akikula, anapatwa na magonjwa, anapatwa na germs. About 130 wards, 81 and another 72 wards which require treatment for intestinal worms and bilharzia respectively.
Nyamira South DCC Florence Obonga has led a team of officers together with the sub-county commander on a crackdown of arresting illicit brewers. Speaking in Nyamira Police Station, the DCC has hailed the support from the police in conducting a raid in Nyamaya, that is West Mugirango constituency, where the suspects were arrested by police and were able to destroy over 3,000 litres of illicit brew. Now, the DCC has assured the public they will now take strong legal action to make them eradicate this vice, and she urged families with houses where the owners are not alive not to sell the houses to these brewers and even raise alarm once they learn of brewery areas.
Fanya operation ya pombe kwa area ya Nyamaya Division, West Mugirango. Mtu mwenye alikuwa anapika pombe. So acting on that intelligence, tulipanga operation mzuri na tukaenda huko usiku saa 9. Tulipata pombe 85 liters of changa. Pia tulichukua apparatus ya kufanya hiyo. Zile files zake za zamani tuongezee ili hii kesi iwe na uzito kabisa. La sivyo, ningependa kushukuru wananchi wetu na sana sana police officers wetu kwa vile hii operation tulianza kitu saa 2 usiku. Tulikuwa tumetuma askari wafanye wrecking, alafu tukaingia baadaye saa 9 ya usiku.
Pregnancies, female genital mutilation and sexual violence amongst girls. Speaking during the launch, the spouse of Kakamega Governor Janet Barasa urged parents to get, citing poverty as the main cause.
Tunaona kwamba idadi ya teen mothers in Kakamega County iko juu na Bungoma pia. Cases za SGBV ziko juu na pia
pregnancy. What about these ones who are defiling the girls? They need to be put on book so that the others can learn from whatever is happening and not beat other girls in the same practice. So the more we...
And guardians, kwamba ikiwa umempeleka mtoto shule, tafuta juhudi, fanya juhudi zote umsaidie kumpata sanitary pads.
And the Ministry of Health, in conjunction with the Health Organization, has kicked off the first round of polio vaccination campaign that targets 1.8 million children in Garissa, Nairobi, Kiambu and Kajiado counties. The campaign in Garissa County is in response to an outbreak has urged parents to seize the opportunity and avail their children for the vaccination, noting that measles is a highly contagious viral disease which mostly affects children.
Population immunity and prevention of the polio virus and other vaccine preventable diseases. This requires that all eligible children should be routinely vaccinated and receive complete doses of childhood vaccines, including the oral polio vaccine. And the inactivated make effort to vaccinate children in hard-to-reach and security-compromised areas with these vaccines. To our communities, I would like to assure you that the polio vaccine and indeed other vaccines are safe and they will protect the children from paralysis and health. Vaccines save life. please present your children below the age of 5 for vaccination. Asante sana.
Let's take forward this mission. We take it forward by ensuring now we achieve higher and higher and come up with innovative ideas. I don't mind you going out there